Hi, Elaine Marilaco Settleson with Astrology Channel ETC. I keep looking over there, but my chart is over there and the camera's up there. And Mr. DeMille, this is what it would look like if I had a facelift. I'd look like a Muppet that was stuck in the closet. Okay, so Mars and Aquarius. People are asking, but what about me? What about my sign? Okay, I will. Hi. You wore me down. I'm going to give you a little blurb for each of your signs and your rising sign. So let me gather my spectacles. Okay, and Mars in Aquarius is all the way through January 12th. So this is what you can expect. Remember, the planets don't make you do anything. We live in a cooperation with our cosmos. With our cosmos, when the planets make a move, you feel it. And when you make a move, the planets reflect that. This is the cooperation. So it's not like, this thing is happening to you. Then it would be a puppet government cosmos. Okay, Capricorn rising sign. With Mars and Aquarius, you need to be really careful of those credit cards. Don't lose them, don't overuse them, and watch the spending. Some jobs can come in that you weren't expecting, and you're like, "Ooh, free money. Let's go buy something." So just keep a lid on it, okay? Aquarius, just take a breath. There's a product, and I am not endorsing products, and I'm not an affiliate, but there's a product we use called Deep Sleep without the alcohol. It's a liquid valerian, and it'll calm the nerves. Anything like ashwagandha can help calm you down so that you're not, shaking from too much anxiety. So you want to take care of that and make sure that it doesn't override your need to express freely. We want you to express and channel it, put it into, and I need these, put it into something that's a little bit more creative and also musical. You can, channel it that way. So that's a really good thing to do. Now, Pisces, you're this is an interesting mix for you with Mars and Aquarius because, and Pisces rising sign too, it's like you want to argue, but at the same time, you might want to be sexual, or you might become a hypochondriac. I know, right? Like, so where did she get that from? Um, it's it's a mix that says your mind is spinning. You have a lot on your mind. You want to be doing things, and if you get stuck thinking about a person, place, or thing that has bothered you in the past, this is one of those things where you could be up all night long. And he said this, and she said that, and it's like you got to watch the compulsive, obsessive things, and instead channel it. We're going to be channeling. We're going to channel that energy towards something positive and physical. Not too heavy on the weights. You don't want to drop anything with Mars in the first house, but you want to be active. Okay, let's get active. And I'm not going to start singing. Let's get physical. Okay. Let's see. Aries. Well, there's somebody coming into the picture. Aries rising sign, and this person can be a romantic figure, possibly in the future. Or for those who are already in a relationship, this can be a new buddy, a new friend, someone who introduces a thought to you, or maybe you're working on a project, or you're looking. For some Aries and Aries rising, this could be the thorn in your side of a friend or someone who's supposed to be a friend, but they're not really. And you're going to let them, cut the ties and let loose and let them go. But in other ways, it's a very positive, proactive energy that someone is coming in and saying, hey, you need a job? Hey, I know somebody. That kind of thing. So you want to be careful of who's in your world, and if they're not a healthy influence, you need to say goodbye and set a boundary. Okay? And let's see. Taurus rising sign. Well, you need to get going with whatever career projects you have in mind. And this is a really good time for everybody, all the signs, to incorporate technology into whatever they're doing. whether it be shopping, business, even chat rooms for romance, eHarmony, those kinds of places. But Taurus, this is a career month for you with Mars and Aquarius, and it means start thinking about upgrading your technology. That's what you want to do. And as a Taurus, I am finishing up my second historical fiction novel, and that's redundant, and it will be going to Kindle, so that's my focus. It's electronic. Okay, Gemini, we want to see you get into a contract that supports you. So whether that be it's a new learning curve or you have to study something, whatever contracts you're looking, it could be short term, but it's definitely about contracts or travel and helping you to broaden your mind and your horizons. You're on a learning curve education wise and spiritual wise as well. Let's see, Cancer, there's a lot of estate planning that you might have to do, or taxes that will have to get done. There's a lot of busy work, a lot of energy and motion around your money with others. So whether that be the credit union or an attorney or an accountant, just make sure that you keep hold of your credit card and you swipe it and put it back in your bag or your wallet. And the other thing too is that this is a really good time to reignite that romance with your partner. Go on vacation, or shut the phone off. Okay. It might still ring because of Mars and Aquarius, but that's okay. Leo rising. So, okay, if you're not duking it out with your partner, meaning your marital partner or your business partner or a client, you could be. So where's the argument? What's the discussion? What is it that you want to get off your chest? What is it they have a gripe, possibly? So you want to be really careful about explosive arguments. Arguing is good. It's giving your point of view. It's not a fight. People think an argument is a fight. It's a very healthy way of expressing yourself to let people know your point of view. When you become sarcastic or condescending, that's when it becomes a fight. So, smooth out the wrinkles by listening as much as you talk. Okay, so that there's a little bit of harmony going on there. Virgo and Virgo rising sign. I would say we're focused on health right now. Whether it's your own or someone else's, you're maybe incorporating a new program. If maybe you're a chiropractor or an acupuncturist or a body worker, or counselor, maybe you're upgrading your phone system or your computer, but you really need to get the technology going in your space if you're working. And if not, you need to take care of your health, your own health, and stay on track so that head for everyone. Mars represents the head, the eyes, the blood system, infections as well. Aquarius, the ankles, the feet, and also the electrical parts of the body. So you could blow a fuse. You want to be really careful and have a massage, have, biofeedback laser, any kind of higher vibrational healing method would really help you. Or if you could incorporate that, if that's your business. Now, Libra rising sign, it can be a very ooh la la time, but with Mars, that it can be, it can up the romance, or it can be such an exciting time with family, if you've got kids or grandkids, or you're looking to start a family. This is the whole time we're spending on romance and planting those seeds of creativity. If you're not starting a family, maybe it's a book or a music project, or painting the house, something that is creative for you, but it's going to incorporate if it's not a medical intervention, like, you don't want to get pregnant, so you have to go see the doctor, or blah, blah, or if you're undergoing testing because you can't get pregnant. But also, aside from the pregnant part, it is about creation. Whether you're a man or a woman, you really want to be creating now, something really eclectic. So using recording equipment or videos, cameras, that kind of thing. And let's see, hanging out with kids. Oh my gosh, it's our daughter who teaches us how to text. It's like, oh no, swipe that, mom. No. Use both fingers. It's like, I still do this. Okay. Scorpio rising sign. Oh, you're going to be so happy, Scorpio rising, because Saturn is leaving your sign on the 23rd. We're going to have a video around that. But it's all about home and hearth right now. So the technology, be very careful right now of wiring too many things in one socket. Okay, enough said, right? You get that. Now, it's going to be a very kind of eclectic. It could be a Skype Christmas, or a holiday with strange electronics coming into play that you didn't expect. Something unusual, but something fun. But also, it's one of those things where you just had this sound system installed in your whole house, and you go to turn it on, and then all the companies there, and then you hear. So don't blow a fuse, or in the house, or theoretically, energetically, or physically. You just want to just be careful. Or you could live next door to someone who is now building the biggest Christmas sculpture ever of lights to light up the block. So it might get a little testy, in the neighborhood, but just breathe, keep your cool. It'll be okay. Use this time to get fun and, play a lot of games and with the family. It's going to be a cool time. Okay, Sagittarius rising sign. This is the time for you to be communicating. You need to be talking. You need to be getting real. You need to get real with your feelings. You need to get and bite back that sarcasm and the judgments. Now is when you're thinking about what you really want for you. What do you want for you? Sometimes you spend way too much time doing things for other people. Now it's about you. And, I think of the Sages and Sag rising signs that I know. Some are publishing books. Others are branching out in their businesses. And some don't want to expand, but their partners want them to expand. And they're pushing them in ways that don't feel comfortable. So this is a time to really get conscious with your communication and be intelligent instead of, passive aggressive or sideways. You need to start thinking about what you want to do for the future and how that can play out. All right. And then, we're back around the wheel. Wow, that was quick. Capricorn rising. We started out. Now we're back again. Remember, just watch out for your credit cards, but have fun spending. Absolutely. Okay, folks, that was my little gift to you. Happy holidays. We'll be back with more videos next week on Saturn entering in Sagittarius. But I'll be back before Christmas and the rest of the holidays.